which we will do shortly. Huh, no first aid box? Oh wait, Nemesis drops it. So here's another puzzle. Basically, if you're playing the... I actually got this written down here. The music box puzzle. In the PC version, it's always going to be up, down, up, down, up. PlayStation looks like it has two versions. If you're playing the 1.0 version, it's going to be the same as PC version. But if you're playing the 1.1 version, it's completely random. But we get this, we combine it with the key that we have, and we can open that green door downstairs. But uh-oh. We get another live selection here. Use the light or use the cord. You use the cord to incapacitate him right away. If you use the light, you'll miss out on getting the item. So he drops another first aid box, and the next thing he drops is dependent on whether it's your first time completing the game or not. If it's your first time completing the game, it is going to be an assault rifle. If it's your second or more playthrough of this game, then it's going to be an infinite bullets item, which you can combine with any item, and you have infinite ammo for that weapon. So as you can see, I'm just raining down on him. I play overly aggressive, and I managed to take him down. But always use the cord if you want to collect items. Because at the substation, if you increase electricity output, if you run in the basement in the restaurant, if you jump out of the window in the sales office, or any of those, you will miss out on incapacitating Nemesis and grabbing his things. Now there's going to be more web spinners here, so I'm just going to take them all out. And just pray I'm not getting poisoned, because that would be bullshit. Yeah, there you go. But you can grab some grenade rounds off that guy's corpse. Now here's the most annoying puzzle of them all. So I sometimes print a bunch of puzzles off because, like I said, it's RNG, it's gonna be completely random. So I believe this one is 11 o'clock. If it's 11 o'clock, put these in order from left to right. 11 o'clock, amber, obsidian, crystal. 10 o'clock, amber, crystal, obsidian. 9 o'clock, obsidian, amber, crystal. 7 o'clock, obsidian, crystal, amber. 6 o'clock, crystal, amber, obsidian. And 5 o'clock, crystal, obsidian, amber. So, from what I can gather, is the past goddess goes forwards a bit, and the present goddess goes backwards, and the future goddess goes forward but times the value of whatever stone you put in by 2. So it's just convoluted bullshit. You're probably gonna have to look into it a little bit more. I just printed out the answers because I was like, screw it, but anyways, that's done and dusted, no need to dwell on it. Let's just continue on. Alright, go up the ladder. We now have both gears, we can combine them and call in a chopper. So I just... Wait. Uh-oh, that can't mean... Yep, I'm not saying it, but I'm pretty sure you know what that means. But nonetheless, let's just get this poppin'. And, yeah, let's do it. Chronos gear, put it in. The bell will start to sound. And as soon as we climb down this ladder and head out that door, a cutscene will play. Let's see if this is really the end.
We're saved. Down here! It's finally over. Huh? No!
Stars.
Now this boss fight is a little tough because throughout this boss fight we won't see what our condition is. Because if we go into our inventory, it's just going to say virus. But we can't just use a green herb or a blue herb and just cure it. Oh no. Like, we can't see how our health is, so we basically have to just see how Jill walks. And she's always going to be permanently stuck in the caution where she clutches at her side, but I don't even know what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's the downside of the mine thrower. You can't reload it until all the shots are thrown out and all of them explode. But anyways, this whole boss fight can be a bit tricky. But like I said, you can't really see if she's very low on health unless she's limping. And that dates back to the tram split decision, because he still has his rocket launcher, but if we use the emergency brake, Carlos would have come in and destroyed his rocket launcher, but then it would make this boss fight a lot harder because Nemesis would be running faster and all of that. But anyways, that's done and dusted. Here's a cutscene.
Jill! Jill! Hang in there! What have I done? I'm sorry, Jill. Please, wake up! Jill! Jill!
October 1st, night. I woke up to the sound of falling rain. I can't believe I'm still alive. Carlos?
It looks like our roles have been reversed from when we originally met, huh? Don't worry, Jill. This chapel is safe.
I've been infected by the virus, haven't I?
Hey! Take it easy.
I'm okay. Don't feel any pain. But that's what bothers me. If I can't feel anything, then what does that mean?
Don't give up, Jill. I'll take care of you. Whatever you do, don't let that virus beat you.
And now we play as Carlos, which is awesome because he has an assault rifle, but don't get carried away with it. We're gonna need to save some of that ammunition for later, and you'll find out why. But I do try to take down these zombies and go through. Note that I don't pick up that first aid spray as Jill, And I don't do it right away as Carlos. Bit of spoilers, but we do fight Nemesis again, but as Carlos. Now running through here is either going to be brain suckers or more giant spiders, or web spinners. And now we can finally push this through. I'd never gone back here because you can't push that bell over as Jill, only as Carlos. And our goal here is to find a vaccine for Jill since she's infected by the T-virus. So we have to venture to the hospital to find one. So I'm just waiting here. I know I'm costing myself time, but I'm trying to take out as many zombies as I can with this barrel so I could ensure I don't get nommed on. But I don't take those two. Yeah. That's disappointing. Especially when I soaked up that much time trying to kill him. Anyways, come in here and here's a cutscene. But hold down the aim button. You're gonna see why. Immediately start firing. These are tougher variants of the hunters. They are called hunter betas. And they are extremely deadly. Kill them as fast as you can, if possible. Because if you hesitate for a second, then they start leaping and just doing a shit ton of damage. But yeah, there's a first aid spray here. I immediately put these red herbs away because I just keep using green herbs, since they count less towards the requirements for the A rank. Do pick up this dead doctor's diary and the handgun bullets in that locker. Yeah, as you can see, I'm constantly checking the files because I keep thinking I'm screwing up. And also take that tape recorder because we're gonna need to use it on this microphone. Here we go.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow.
However, slight fracture just below the elbow. However, so go to the 4th floor first, and some playthroughs you will get this part where a bunch of zombies are positioned right in front of the elevator. And if it's not on the 4th floor, it's gonna be on the 3rd basement floor. So it happens either way, just in different locations. Anyways, cutscene.
Don't shoot! No! Nikolai? You're still alive?
You saw what happened.
What's going on?
I'm one of the supervisors. That's all you need to know.
Wait!
But anyways, that's weird because sometimes there's handgun bullets on there and sometimes there isn't. But anyways, sick room key and another photo. Yeah, I'm checking again. I know which order I need to collect them, but I still check anyways because I've been like such a nervous wreck this entire playthrough. Because I tried recording this twice and nothing. So the numbers 3, 2, 5 are printed on the slip. You can see I'm taking a while because I'm just like looking through this. I'm trying to figure out, okay, 3, 2, 5. And it's gonna be, or wait, it was 253, right? Okay. I mess up here because when it's number 253, it's gonna be up and to the right, and I accidentally push it left. All that happens is this. It'll show it. You'll just get a little shock. It doesn't really do anything to you, but just lets you know that you got it wrong. So you have to leave the room, come back, and try it again. but I'm gonna give you guys the answers anyways. If it's 253, it's push the cabinet up and to the right. If it's 531, up and to the left. And if it's 325, it's gonna be to the left, and 104 is gonna be on the right. And when it says up and right, it's gonna be the side where I'm pushing the cabinet right now. So do keep that in mind. So 35253, and you will get a vaccine base, and then we're gonna need the vaccine medium in the basement floor. I do love this part of the game because you're just filled with a constant emotion of dread. Yeah, as you can see, I'm being nervous because I don't want to get killed by hunters, and I realize, oh, they're in this room. So immediately shoot that one right away, and then I just aim at that, bang, killed it instantly. And I always pray that the green herbs show up there, because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And it can get really bullshit when it isn't there. Because when there's green herbs there, I feel a lot safer. But there's another manual there, and I grabbed a medium base that's going to be used for a puzzle that's in this room. So switch the power supply here, and these creatures are actually called Hunter Gammas. You saw them in my Resident Evil Outbreak playthrough. These were they originally were introduced. Now, this answer to this puzzle is always going to be the same: 1, 3, and A. There you go. The goal of it is just to make them equal. The two bars there. So, combine those two and you got Jill's vaccine. Now, as soon as you try to leave, this happens. But don't try to kill them, just run. And as soon as we head out, there's going to be hunters. Yeah, you saw I waited because you can hear their footsteps. Yeah, I'm firing because it went doo doo. When their footsteps just go doo 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 doo, that means they're charging at you. But if it's just doo doo doo, that means that they're just wandering around. Yeah, I accidentally went the 4th floor here. But oh yeah, there's more hunters here. Do not let your guard down. Yeah, this can get really bit of a pain in the ass. But watch when we leave. Seems to be a time-based bomb. Immediately run out of here. You have 7 seconds to do so, but here's a cutscene. Phew, that was a close one. So now we have to get to Jill. Now if you're going through this area, you can see that there's these like worm stuff. If it isn't the worms, it's gonna be some... What the hell is going on, dude? See how much I was getting swiped there? I can tell you, I was getting super pissed off. But anyways, you're hearing this music. That means Nemesis is nearby. And the music was not lying, because watch this. That's right, Nemesis mutated. But in this form, I don't think it's that bad. But he has extended reach, and that grab does so much damage. Avoid it if you can. But as you can see, he starts hovering and glitching. which is weird. I don't know, it randomly does that. And ever since I've discovered that out, I just run around and just pray that he just glitches somewhere. But as you can see, I'm just taking pot shots. But hey, I ain't complaining. Just as long as it doesn't interfere with my A rank, I don't give a shit. Phew. But it's important to take him down as Carlos, because when we fight him again as Jill, he's gonna be weaker. But anyways, immediately run to Jill, use the vaccine, and here's another cutscene.
We barely made it. How do you feel?
I'm okay. What happened to you?
I just fought with that monster. I've got some bad news. Nikolai's still alive.
But I thought he was dead.
That guy doesn't know the meaning of the word dead.
What is he after?
I don't know. All I know is that he is our enemy. I'm sorry, Jill, but there's something I gotta take care of. I promise I'll meet up with you later. But don't worry.
So now we are Jill again. But here's the thing, right? If you defeat Nemesis, Carlos will say that, but if you skip the Nemesis boss fight, his dialogue will change. But here we go. I'm suiting up for the Raccoon Park bit, but before we do so, we're gonna take on Nemesis to get our last item that he drops. Bullshit, I dodged. I don't know how that did not work. But yeah, he does love spamming that move where he throws out his tentacle and pulls you towards him. Let me tell you something, that shit gets really annoying. And I actually died to that, because when I was like on Orange Caution or Danger, ooh, there it is, the infinite bullets. I combine it with the Magnum, so that's good. But basically what happened, it was actually in that same exact area. He kept hitting me until I was in like I believe it was Yellow Caution or Orange Caution. He did that slam move and I was desperately like mashing the buttons to get up because she was just on all fours, like just sitting there. So I was mashing the buttons repeatedly and I got up. He immediately used that move where he pulled me towards him and he did that final grab where he repeatedly slams you on the ground and I died then. Saying that I was pissed off was an understatement. It was, oh my god, it was so horrible. But anyways, to get into that room you do need the lockpick, so... And as you can see, I'm putting away all my healing items because I know that I'm gonna come across some green herbs, and I put away the grenade launcher because I don't really need it. So we grab a key to the Raccoon Park, and there's either going to be hunters or those leeches here. Same with here, there's either going to be zombies or hunter gammas. But the game has decided to take it easy on me, so it's just hunters. Or zombies. But there's hunters in this next area. And holy shit, dude. So as you can see, I'm just sitting here aiming. I don't care how much time it's burning up. Because these are extremely deadly. Come on, you bastard. There you go. So grab this key and he will have a note. And later down, we'll come across another corpse. over there. But yeah, I think I ran over there just to show. I don't interact with the dead body because it will contain magnum rounds, and well, since I have infinite ammo for the magnum, we don't even need to grab that ammo. So then we head to the other side because we don't have the key for that padlocked door yet. And here we find green herbs, red herbs, all that good stuff. Did I see green and blue or green and red? I don't even know. But anyways, there's sort of a puzzle coming up here. So let's do that. Basically two cogs on top and white cogs bottom. Yeah, it will show it like that. So just step down this area, and I mean, you can set different positions that control the fountains in different ways, but there's really, from what I can tell, no point to it. I mean, you don't get any items for it or anything. You know. So don't just ignore these zombies and just head towards the cabin or whatever it is up here. And this is actually the only time in this game that I craft acid rounds. Because, well, we're going to be fighting Gravedigger shortly. Which, his weakness is acid rounds, but I only make one batch of those type of rounds, and then I just follow up with a shit ton of fire from the Magnum. Because it's overkill at that point to just craft a bunch of acid rounds. Yeah, here we go. I carry that first aid spray with me. So what we need to do here is just light those logs on fire under the fireplace, and you will uncover a secret passage, looks like. Yep. And then it will ask you to discard the lighter, hit yes, and just use this iron pipe. And as you can see, it discovers a crawl space that we can go through. Now, grab the file on the desk first, and then on the whiteboard. And do not forget to grab the key on the table, because that's the same key we need to unlock that padlock door past that walkway. And we get more grenade rounds. Alright, let's head out. Whoop, getting the signal.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Alright. Go out, and here's another cutscene.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
Then Nikolai runs away like a coward. But here we go. Here's another cutscene. Then boss fight.
What's going on? Whoa! Oh. What was that?
Now, how Gravedigger works is basically he will appear up above ground, he'll hit you once or twice, and then he will go right down underground. And he'll play a bit of a game of he'll play a game of peekaboo. He'll just quickly come up out of the ground, try to hit you, and then immediately go underground. Basically, he's just being a pussy. So, I'm trying to bait him to come up from the ground so I can get a hit in on him. So I'm guessing he's gonna, yep, he's gonna appear over there. You can hit him with brute force, but if you spend long enough times, there'll be a mini cutscene of a light hanging over that pond. And you can actually insta-kill him with that light if you manage to have it land on him while he's in the water. But, like I said, you can kill him with brute force, make it a lot faster. Now, while going back to this area, you'll either encounter these worms or web spinners. So, do be mindful of that. But the leeches don't actually do much damage as far as I can tell. Unless you just keep standing there and getting latched onto by multiple. But anyways, you come back through here, there's going to be a bunch of zombies. Just take them out, which will not be hard at all since you got the infinite, you bastard, you got the infinite ammo magnum. You pretty much are invincible at this point. I mean, you'll probably take damage every now and then, but, you know. So, here we go. Making our way into that padlocked door.